Doug NPA back with another one. Guys, I have a day job. Okay. I do this as a hobby, and I'm really glad that I have over 1,800 people that actually want to listen to what I have to say. But I clock in at a certain time in the morning and then I clock out. I have my regular 9 to 5. Well, apparently, if you go through the dumpster fire of TikTok, there are a bunch of women on here that feel like they just can't work a 9 to 5 job. They just can't do it. Their life is unfulfilled. They're destined for greater things, all this garbage. And most people have 9 to 5 jobs. I think 80% of our economy is men and women who work 9 to 5. And this is what feminism fought for. The women 3 generations ago were stuck at home wondering what it would be like to go out and work and contribute like men and get a paycheck. Well, ladies, you're living their dream. This is what it created, so now you have to live with it. We're going to go through this compilation of women that just can't work a 9 to 5. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I'd really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let me know if you have anyone in your life, particularly if it's a woman that just complains about their 9 to 5 job, complains about being too stressed out working, complains about working, period. Because I don't hear a lot of guys complaining about having to work 9 to 5. We know we have to get stuff done. We know we have to produce. We know we have to make money. So let's get into this.
I'm only 2 years into working my 9 to 5 job, and this is awful. So you're telling me I'm having the Sunday scaries every week to dread 5 days of my life, to then be rewarded with a little thrill on Friday, but then be so tired from working that I pass out at like 10 p.m. Live for Saturdays, love them, but really that is only one full day of fun, because Sunday, have a great Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon rolls around and I have the Sunday scaries and I'm dreading my life for the next 5 days.
Sounds about right, doesn't it, guys? That is a life of men. That's been the life of men for hundreds, if not thousands of years. We get up, go to work, bring home money to provide for ourselves and our family. And for a lot of us, that's the most satisfaction we get out of life. I've said it in previous videos. Women coming into the workforce, they brought this mindset of being happy at a job, getting fulfillment from a job. That's a luxury that not a lot of us get in our lives. I'm sorry, ladies. You fought for this. Now you have to pay for it, and now the bills come due.
I went to college for 4 years to be stuck in this cycle. What? No, 2 years is enough. So I'm on TikTok and I will be promoting products and posting my way out of this god awful cycle.
Of course she is. She's going to go into digital marketing. Like they all do, guys. They think that social media is their way out of this 9 to 5. And there's only a small percentage, less than 1% of people on social media make enough for a decent life. She doesn't realize this is your life. And I always say, guys, take happiness. If you're not happy at your job, take happiness out of the equation and see how you feel about your job now.
Cannot settle for a life of dread, especially if they want us to retire at 70 now. No, I'm going to be using the internet because I see people making a fuck ton of money on here, and you can be making a fuck ton of money by creating digital products, selling those, and then promoting products that you didn't even make. So yeah, that's my plan. That's what I'm going to be doing to get me out of this god awful cycle, because I cannot take another second of it.
So, guys, digital marketing, anything where you can make a lot of money requires skills. Even digital marketing and being an influencer. And only a small amount of people have those type of skills. She's going to keep working 9 to 5 until she's 70. Sorry, young lady. Hate to be the one to tell you, but you better get used to it.
I can't be the only one that feels this way. In fact, I know I'm not the only one, because I've seen several videos this week alone of other millennials, other Gen Zs, even Gen Xs, that are completely burnt out and completely over our entire working life, fed up with what societal norm of working 5 days a week, 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, literally only living for 2 days out of the week.
Let me correct her real quick. She sees other videos of millennial and Gen Z women complaining about being burned out. She sees videos of Gen Z and millennial women complaining about working 9 to 5. She sees other millennial and Gen Z women complaining about only living for 2 days out of the week. I just don't see guys complaining about working 9 to 5. I just don't. Because 9 to 5 is what men have been doing for thousands of years. Farmers, factory workers, get up at the rising sun, work until the sun goes down, go home, eat, go to sleep, do it again. And men have to do it until we're old and gray. I just don't feel sorry for them, guys. I just don't.
Can't even count Sunday because you're crippled by the anxiety of Sunday scaries.
And she said Sunday scaries too. The last girl said Sunday scaries. How do women come up with these terms, guys? Can anyone tell me? Have you ever heard the term Sunday scaries? Where it's Sunday and you're scared of Monday coming because you have to go to work? Have you ever heard of this term before? I haven't.
Of preparing for the week ahead that seems to come so quickly. I'm so unmotivated. The fact that I have to wake up tomorrow, 6 a.m., to put my kid on the bus, head to a job that completely drains me of every ounce of energy. By the time 5 o'clock comes, I wish I could just go to bed. And for what? What's the whole point? I'm a college grad, okay? I did all the things they said to do, and I live in a rental apartment. With me lives my parents and my 5-year-old with autism.
Of course, she's a single mom.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Of course, she is, guys. Of course. Most of these women are. It's 2024.
I'm the breadwinner. And if things continue in this exact way, meaning with my earnings and how the economy is, I would never have more than this, which is the bare minimum.
So her parents live with her. She's a single mom, has a 5-year-old son with autism, but she doesn't have a husband. We live in a two-income economy, and you are more likely to survive in a two-income economy as a man because men make more money and we require less. We don't need a quote unquote lifestyle to live. Women want to live this lifestyle, have all this luxury, have all this stuff on a single income, and it is not possible in 2024 for most women.
I don't want to live this lifestyle anymore. I want a soft lifestyle. I want to work from my phone and from my computer.
Of course she does. In digital marketing or being some kind of influencer or something. They all do.
And not for some corporate company that is going to just squeeze every second out of me. I want to have freedom. It honestly breaks my heart to see how many of us are stuck in this exact same rut.
But this is what women fought for. I said it with the last lady. This is what you fought for, ladies. You can't tell me that being a stay-at-home mom is worse than what this woman's going through. It can't be worse. This is her life for the next 40 years. She's a single mom. She's overweight. She's complaining on TikTok. I mean, what kind of guy is going to want this? This is her life for the next 30, 40 years.
And conflicted between stepping out of what we've been told is what we should aim for, which is to go to school and get a job and work these jobs until we retire, except at the rate that things are, we're never going to retire. I refuse to let that be my reality. A couple of months ago, I got fed up and tired of being tired. Decided to start learning high income skills. I heard about something called digital marketing.
I told you this whole digital marketing thing and social media is all these women's salvation from their horrible 9 to 5s. I think almost every single woman I found, because I'm going to do multiple compilations of this, guys. They talk somewhere about using social media or digital marketing to get out of their 9 to 5.
Here on this platform, and they said, my reality can't get any suckier than it is, so I'll take a stab at it. And since I've been able to launch my own online business, I sell my own digital products. It has not been easy. I've had to push myself every day after my 9 to 5, put in the time and the effort necessary to learn these things. Silly, I just want to come home and lay on the couch, but I know that that just ensures that nothing changes, that everything stays the same in my life, and I just can't have that. I am well on my way to making my dream of quitting this 9 to 5 reality. If you're feeling the same, I just want you to know that it's okay to feel this. It's okay to feel burnt out, and that you owe it to yourself to see what's out there.
See, she's talking to women, not men. Guys, most of us don't get a chance to dream. especially after a certain age. Society and the people around us place responsibility on us at a young age. We can't just be like, oh my God, well, maybe one day. No, this is something only a woman can say.
That there are other possibilities, there are other opportunities out there. People are finding them every day, and they are utilizing these platforms to capitalize on it, and they are quitting these jobs. And I just want to bring as much awareness to the people that are in my same shoes as possible so that we can create these success stories and get our lives back. So if you're fighting the Sunday scaries, stay strong and take a chance on yourself. Look into something. There's so many things you can do now online to start your own thing and work towards a future where you call the shots. If you're interested in what I do, drop a comment or send me a
Yeah, no. Everything where you can make a lot of money requires skills. Even digital marketing and even being an influencer. And not a lot of people have a highly valued skills in these areas, but everyone wants to do it. So for everyone that makes it, you have 15, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 women just like her. You're working, young lady. This is your life for the next 40 years. Get used to it.
Something I find very ironic is the fact that I hate like a 9 to 5 office job, yet I have a 9 to 5 office job.
Gee, how ironic is that?
I hate being in office, sitting at a computer and doing work. Yet that is what I do. So today, when I could go out and, take care of houses or stuff like that, I am just so much happier. And I'm like, wow, the time passed really, really quickly. Whereas when I'm in the office, I'm like, it's 10:30. 5 hours later.
And she's complaining and she's in an air conditioned office. She's not thinking about what about the 47% of men who do infrastructure jobs in the United States? How do they feel? They're out in the hot sun, laying concrete, in the sewers, at the power plant, providing the power she enjoys. The HVAC guys that come to your house and fix your air conditioning. The plumbers, our military men, our police officers. How do they feel? The guys on an oil rig that work 12 hours a day for a full month and don't get to see their families for a full month. How do they feel? And she's complaining about being in an air conditioned office, guys. Get out of here.
It's 10:45. So, today went by in like an hour, and I'm very, very happy about that. People walking by, love that. My windows are not tinted, so like if people are looking at my car, they could see me record these.
Guys, I have no sympathy for these women at all. Women fought for the right to work. I guarantee you, if the women of the previous generations that fought for this saw these women will make these videos, they'd be upset. They'd be upset. There's a certain demographic of women in the 60s and the 70s that would have something to say to these women, wouldn't they? Now, we all know that a lot of women, they didn't sign on for this long hours working for 60 years stuff, but they have to. They have to now. And men, we don't complain about this. We know it's our burden in society to work and to produce, whether it's in an office or not. But most of us get up when the sun comes up, 6, 7, have to be at work at 8 and work till about 5 or 6, and we're going to keep doing that until we die. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and I will catch you on the next one.